Hey there, Marcus here. This workflow is one of those that are very easy but also very powerful. So the idea is basically this: you have some old article, or you might have thousands of article. That's rather the case, right? And you realize, oh, I needed to categorize them in some way because you want to make your search engine, internal search engine better, or maybe you want to show, the typical block with related articles to this article, which is very easy when you have article um, categorized in different ways. So that's what we're gonna do, and in this case we're gonna use the system that is built into Drupal. That's called the vocabulary taxonomy system. uh, and yeah, I should start with saying this is Drupal you're seeing in front of you, a content management framework. It's just vanilla with one article type, and one article is everything I added. There's the AI Interpolator module. If you want information on how to set this up, look into the video's description. There's soon gonna be some information there on how you can set it up, and that's basically it. Let's get started. Oh, I will also say this is open source. This is free. If you like what you see, you can download it and you can do whatever you want with it. It's free to use. So we start by logging in, and I will just show you that I also prepared a taxonomy called it's mobile phone provider I just called it. Because you saw that article I saw before, maybe you didn't see it. It was about Apple. So of course I could, set Apple on that article, but if I have thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, it's a daunting job. Even for an intern, a daunting job, but this is something where AI just does it very easily and at a very low cost and at a very it's very speedy actually. So we're gonna go to this content type and add this taxonomy field to it now. So we're gonna add a taxonomy term we call it mobile provider here. So, but we're gonna use this provider taxonomy. We say that you can check multiple. Uh, that makes little sense in this case, but we do it anyway just to make sure that it actually works. It doesn't check Samsung and Apple, for instance. Because it could make sense, because if you have news article where you're comparing Samsung and Apple, then you want to check both, of course. We choose the provider vocabulary, and here we enable the AI interpolator then. And then there is this open AI taxonomy. We're going to use the base mode and use the article as the context. In this case, I'm actually going to just inspect here so I can copy this placeholder because it's actually pretty good. Let's copy everything. So, because that's basically all we need. Based on the context text, choose up to max amount. This has no actual value now because we set unlimited. So we say 2 categories from the category context that fits the text. Category options, and then you see value options, comma. So this is a placeholder that basically shows all the categories that's available that you can choose from. And then the context is the article, right? If you can try this on a couple of articles, if it doesn't give good responses with GPT 3.5, you can use GPT-4. It basically depends on the complexity of the text and the complexity of the category. But in this case, the text is very straightforward, and the category of choosing the brand is very straightforward. So we just keep it at 3.5. And this should basically be it. If we go now to our content then and resave it, let's do this into a checkbox so it looks a little bit nicer. Not this autocomplete field. So we go to manage form display and we say that the mobile provider should be checkboxes, radio buttons instead, reload. So you see we have the mobile provider, but nothing is filled out. So we save it. and then we click edit again. It's 3.5, so it goes very fast, as you see, and Apple is filled in. So that's a very simple workflow, but very powerful, where you can fill out categories automatically. Yeah, thanks for watching.